Video number 3. In this next step in the tutorial, I'm going to transform these formulas and points into a surface, something we can actually use inside Revit. The first thing I'll do is I'm going to make one of these functions, function number 2, apply in the Y direction of the surface. I'm going to make function number 1 and 3 combined in the X direction of the surface. So basically visualizing this in the background, here you can see the math going in X direction and the math going in Y direction. Next up, we'll combine these two sets of points by multiplying them in a special way. I'm using the multiplier node together with a list map node. Basically, when you have a function, when one node is lacking input, it will turn into a function, and you can map this function across a list the way I'm doing right now. So you see that now I have all the X direction and Y direction math, and I can put this into the Z input of a vector to change the vertical offset of each point. Now, using an add point node, we can add the vector to the original grid of points. I need to use transpose list, I believe, in order to just change around the matrix of the point grid for it to fit with the vectors, like so. Now I change the amplitude slightly, disable the preview of all the duplicate points, and now you see all the vertical offsets for each point in the grid applied to the new points. Next up, I'm going to start applying lines or NURBS lines between each row of points, and finally connecting this with a surface that uses all the NURBS splines as cross sections in a loft. Dynamo is really fast when it comes to regenerating geometry, so changing your parameters like this inside Dynamo is really fast. At the moment you start moving this into Revit, things go slower. So, and also note that I have run automatically applied in this definition. So every change that I make to the definition is going to be instantaneously updated.